Grandpa always told me chickens come home to roost. Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Cori abolished the police Bush. Her car was hit this weekend in the St. Louis area by random gunfire, they're saying. Let's take a look and see what's going on, shall we? This is from Fox News. Representative Cori Bush's car hit by gunfire in St. Louis, Missouri. Congresswoman is a leading defund the police advocate in Congress. Representative Cori Bush, Democrat from Missouri, said Thursday that she is unharmed after her unoccupied vehicle was hit by gunfire over the weekend in the St. Louis area. Quote, "I'm touched everyone has reached out," end quote. Bush tweeted, quote, "Thankfully, no one was harmed, but any act of gun violence shakes your soul. That's why our movement is working to invest in our communities, eradicate the root causes of gun violence, and keep everyone safe," end quote. Bush's vehicle was parked in the St. Louis area when it was hit by gunfire Saturday morning, a local NBC affiliate said or reported. A source told the outlet that there was evidence that someone had tampered with the door handles of other cars in the vicinity at the time of the shooting. It is believed that Representative Bush it is not believed that Representative Bush was targeted, the source told the NBC affiliate. Bush, who became Missouri's first black female congressional representative after defeating incumbent Lacey Clay in 2020, is the leading congressional voice for the Defund the Police movement. In August, she defended spending thousands of dollars on private security, tens of thousands of dollars actually, while also calling to she said abolish the police. Saying during a CBS News appearance at the time, "You would rather me die?" Is that what you... I've played that video several times for you. I'm not even going to go back into it. Darn, her voice hurts me spiritually. Both the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department and St. Louis County Police Department told Fox News Digital they did not have a record of the shooting incident. Whoa. I had read most of this. I hadn't read that last sentence, because you usually don't. It's like, okay, it's the last sentence. Ladies and gentlemen, so did she not report this to the police? Is that what happened? If they don't have a record of the shooting incident, it's one of two things. Either she didn't report it, or it never happened. You'll have to forgive me, because I'm thinking through this episode as I do it now. So she's saying her unoccupied vehicle was shot up, right? Then they're saying, hey, several other cars were tampered with. But the cops don't have a record of any of those incidents. I don't know. Maybe the cops who usually would have been doing it have been defunded. That could actually be a very real thing. My question is, why don't the cops have your car was shot up? You're already saying your life is in danger and you receive these death threats. Why wouldn't you report that to the police? It sounds like a bunch of grandstanding. It sounds like, I'm not accusing her of anything. It sounds like she wants to, because right now the left is on their anti-gun kick. It sounds like to me, she wants to bring attention to this. And what better way to do it than say her car was shot up, but there's no police record of it. Where's the police record? Ladies and gentlemen, this just got a little strange to me. Let me take my hat off. It's got very, very strange. You're saying you were shot up, or your car was shot up. There's no record of it. This is not where I wanted to go with this at all. I'm not saying she's committing fraud, but she knows if she files a police report and it never really happened, she will be guilty of filing a false police report. But even if it did or didn't happen, hey, this is on her. She's the one calling for abolishing the police. She's the one calling for closing all federal prisons well within the next 10 years. She's the one that doesn't want to charge gun crimes. She's the one that wants to let these criminals out. She's the one screaming mental health. I did a video on her last week. You can go watch it. It's the Cori Bush video. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll put it at the end of this one so you can go see it. Or what I'll do is link them back till you get to that one. So, you're the one responsible for this, Miss Representative Bush. This is you. You have the power to decide this. You have the power to decide what forms that private security. This is too funny to me. Now this is, you know what? This is, you know what? The leftists are clowns. This is a fucking clown show from top to bottom. You're telling me somebody shot up your car. You didn't file a police report. So by not filing the police report, now also understand you're also not going to be able to claim it on your insurance. Does that appear a little weird to anybody else, or is it just me? Let me be the first to say I think she's faking it. I think she's lying. If she wasn't lying, she'd filed a police report. You want to prove to me that you're not lying, or say that whatever you, whatever, produce the police reports that you never filed. Don't go file them today. It's too late now. This took a whole different turn. I was going to come on and be like, well, she's responsible for this because she's pushing this. She's pushing bail reform. She doesn't want any bail for criminals because it affects black people. It really doesn't. Stop committing crimes. Bail wouldn't affect you at all. Trust me. I know firsthand. As a former bail enforcement agent, right? Oh, right there. See? Yeah. But now I'm looking. I'm like, no, this doesn't meet the snuff. I'm sorry. Down here in the country, see, we got a saying. If it doesn't sound right, it probably ain't right. Walks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's probably a fucking duck. This is not right. I'm telling you guys, something's up here. And the mainstream media will bury this. I guarantee it. But anytime I can get a little clip from somewhere, I'll put it on here. We're going to follow this one. I want to follow this one. I think she's lying. But this changed the whole concept of my episode. I am so sorry, people. But thank you for hanging out here with me on a Thursday night. Cori Bush, I think, is lying. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. So if police are saying, hey, we have evidence that door handles in the area were tampered with, but we don't have a record of her car being shot up, what's wrong with that picture? And then they came out real quickly to say, oh no, we don't think she was the target. Trying to do damage control. Trying to tamper it down a little bit, but still get their anti-gun stance out there. That's exactly what she's doing. Oh, people, this is so silly. So silly. These leftists never quit. Let me just go on record as saying something doesn't smell right. It doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? But if it is true, you know what? She brought this on herself. These are her policies. She should face the consequences of pushing these policies. Am I right? When your kid does something, they face the consequences of their actions. When we do something as adults, we face the consequences of our actions. Now you have all these leftist leaders in Congress and the Senate doing things, well, they'll never face the consequences. Not one day since she's been in office has Nancy Pelosi faced the consequences of her laws. Neither has Joe Biden. They don't face the consequences, and AOC and the squad are following right in their footsteps. But hey, St. Louis, almost at Kansas City. St. Louis, if you vote for this, guess what? You voted her in. If you re-elect her to office when your city is going to shit, that's on you. I don't live in St. Louis. I don't care. I keep saying, what do you want me to do? You voted for this. You keep voting for it. That's on you. So as far as I'm concerned, keep her in office. Because the more of these cities, more of these leftist cities that do that, the less I got to deal with the shit. Because they'll come to your cities and commit crimes. Matter of fact, if anyone want bus tickets, hell, I'll pitch in. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, share. More importantly, in this one, tell me if you think she's telling the truth. I really want to know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, and especially in these days and times, keep your powder dry and do what you got to do.